Infinity. That's what it's about today. Infinity mirrors. You've probably heard of them, probably seen them. Here's a version I did, and if my computer would allow me, this is another version. Just real quick rundown of what we're going to do today. We're going to take an SVG file from this website here. You can take any other vector file if you want. You can take this Instagram camera, for example, and make this one. Oh no, I'm gonna stick with the cloud. If you want me to do the Instagram one, you can tell me in the comments below. So for that, we're going to go to Blender and then activate the SVG format so we can import the file we just downloaded. Press F4. I'm not sure if this shortcut works for everyone, so let's go to File, Import, and SVG. Every time you import an SVG file, somehow it's just getting so small. Like it's there, but it's just so small. So press S, scale it up by 20. Let's rotate it on the x-axis by 90 degrees. And let's give it some geometry. Go here under the geometry tab. Extrude it a little bit and bevel it really, just slightly bevel it. 0.001 should be enough. Then we can go into the object here, convert it to a mesh. And we can also select, press Ctrl R to give it some loop cuts. I don't really care how many you want. It's all about giving it some lights afterwards, some LEDs. Now that we have the loop cuts, go to edge select mode by pressing 2, Alt, and then select the loop or the edge you want. Shift D to duplicate it. Press P to separate by selection. And now we're going to take the selected one, move it out a little bit, go into edit mode, fill the whole thing so it has some geometry. Press 3 to go into face select mode, just extrude it a little bit. It might be bad geometry, but we don't care about that right now. And I don't think I will for the whole episode. Scale it on the Y to make it a little bit thinner. Then Shift D again to move it backwards. So we have one front face and one back face. So this one will be the back side. The other one will be the front side. Just like that. So we're filling the whole thing like that. We can get rid of the big part, the big cloud for now by pressing H. Select the front part. Go into the shader. Let's rename this real quick. Front. And the other one is called back. Back. And in the shader editor, we are going to give it a new material. Hover over the shader editor, press Ctrl space to make the whole thing bigger, so it's easier to see what we're doing. Give it a glass material right here. The roughness is down. Let's give it just a slight bluish color. The IOR, index of refraction, if you didn't see the video yet, go check it out to know what we're doing here. It's 5. I know it's really high. I don't think even anything exists that can be see-through and have a high IOR like that. Don't quote me on this one. Select the back part, then select the one with the glass material. Press Ctrl L, not this, Ctrl L, to link the materials. Now both have the same material. On the back part, this is the back one. Go into edit mode, press 3 to go into face select mode, and select the part that is facing towards us, towards the front. Give it a new material and assign this one. So now that we have assigned this one, input a glass shader and a transparent shader. Where is it? If you don't have the node wrangler add-on activated, please do so. It's really useful. Press Ctrl Shift, right click, drag, and now we have those combined. And we're going to increase this by 0.1. We can play around with this one. It depends on what kind of shape you have. Like if you have a rectangular shape, you can go below 0. It depends on what kind of angle you're going to look at the mirror. Just play around with it. For now, I'm just going to leave it like that. And now we can bring back the other one, the main cloud. Select it, press the, why isn't it working, hashtag or the tilde button, whichever works for you, to separate it from the rest. Now, depending on what kind of lighting pattern you want inside your mirror, select this part, press Shift G, and we're going to select everything that has a similar normal, and everything that is outside of what we want, we're going to deselect. Going to select, checker deselect, and now every second is deselected. We are going to give this a new material, assign it, and this one will be an emissive shader. Control I to select everything else, again new material, and just give it a new material. Let's call this one cloud. This one we're going to call emission, and that's basically it. Let's go down with the environment to make it black. Go back, and there you basically have your infinity mirror. You can play around with the IOR. It depends, like I said, on the object or the viewing angle. Like this one, a low viewing angle where I'm at right now. I need a higher IOR to make it more looking like it's infinite. And if we select the back part, yeah, there we go. You can also play around with this IOR to see what works best. You can go lower to make it more clear. We can go higher, then we don't see what's going on in the back anymore. Maybe it's too blurry, too circular. And for the cloud material, you can use any kind of shader. I want it to look like plastic. Plastic. Who do I thank for that? Paco Salas. Okay, thank you. Change the color to white. No hue, no saturation. No hue, no saturation. Just leave it like that. And we can also give it some new environment. Separate the front and the back part, give it some thickness. Then the front part of the back part, so this one here, where is it? So this part, you're gonna give it a different kind of material. Glass and transparent, combine it together with a mix shader, play around with the IOR. And that is pretty much it for the infinity mirror. Thumbs up, subscribe, see you in the next one.